The Highlight Zone is sponsored by Marathon, Steamatic, First Federal Bank, and Drive Alive.
You're watching the Highlight Zone, Friday edition. Northeast Indiana, it's time to get in the zone.
They're very dangerous offensively.
The nice thing is we're not scared of them.
They keep talking about their speed. We're never scared to play anybody. We just have to pound them. No one thinks we can do it.
But we're ready to hit you.
Archer's ready!
This year will be the year we beat them.
I'm expecting a win, a big win.
We're going to get them.
Well, it's a show that separates the contenders from the pretenders, a show that dissects the panito from the panetto. It's a show that sorts out the feature from the fighter. Sometimes. It's called the Highlight Zone, and it's back for its 14th season here on Wayne TV.
That's right. It's Northeast Indiana's longest-running high school sports show. This year, it's bigger and better. We'll have more highlights on our website, and we've got more sponsors, and that means more prizes, and that all starts right now.
All right, taking a look behind me, we've got the game of the week, Bishop Dwenger against Southside. Yeah. We're going to have those highlights coming up, but there is a game that even trumps that one. Let's go out to Northrop. Elmhurst at Northrop. You remember Elmhurst on a 45-game losing streak. Second half, Northrop sneaks in for a short touchdown. They miss the extra point. 14-13 Elmhurst. At that point, would we see history? Elmhurst quarterback Nick Williams bootlegging out to the left for an Elmhurst touchdown in the puddle. 21-13 Trojans. Kyle Beauchamp's team looking good. Elmhurst deep in their own territory, punting the ball. The punt would actually go off a Northrop player and recovered by Justin Durr. Oh, yeah, that's how you clinch the first win in a long time. 45-game losing streak snapped tonight. Elmhurst, a victory over Northrop, 21-13.
We're really happy about this first win. Well, it gives us more confidence in going into the next game and the next game and after that. It's really exciting.
We're the most underrated team out here, and we're in for a heck of a season this year. So people keep on underestimating us. We really don't care. We'll come out for you.
We take it 1 week at a time. We know we got a heck of a good Wayne team to play next week, and that preparation starts tomorrow morning. So our kids will have a little time to enjoy this, and then it's back to work in the morning.
Awesome victory for Elmhurst, 1-0 here in 2009. Kyle Beauchamp entering his second season. Glad to see that streak come to an end. Well, as we mentioned, tonight kicks off another great season of high school football here in Northeast Indiana. And normally it's nice to get a cupcake game when you start off the schedule, but that certainly wasn't the case for either Bishop Dwenger or for Southside, because both were hitting it head-to-head as they go in and start that SAC schedule in Week 1. The hunt for a championship starts tonight for the Saints and Archers. It's the Highlight Zone Game of the Week. To Jack Weicker Stadium we go. Dwenger coming off 3 straight conference titles. Southside returning almost their entire offense. First quarter, Dwenger fumbling it right there. Octavius Sanders coming up with the recovery, but Southside wouldn't convert. They'd have to punt on that drive. A little bit later, punting again, Ramond Wright. Even when he's wrong, he's right. Now, he spells his name R-E-M-O-U-N-D, which you might think is Ramond. It's Ramond. We're going to get it right this season. 60-yard touchdown on the punt return, 7-zip Dwenger. Second quarter now, Wade Markley taking over for Trevor Yerrick this year to Landon Fichter. 85-yard touchdown right there. Fichter, exactly. That's what I said. 13-zip after the missed PAT. How about Mike Udo taking the pitch right there? 21-zip Bishop Dwenger midway through the second quarter. Now, this is why we thought it was going to be such a game. Southside is athletic. Greg Johnson, a 15-yard touchdown, 21-6. At that point, I am the Walrus. I am the Walrus. However, Dwenger looking good. Watch Mr. Fichter. Yeah, breaking the defense down. Gets a touchdown, 28-6 at half, third quarter. How about Mr. Wright taking over again from Wade Markley, breaking it into the end zone. That's a touchdown, and Dwenger comes up victorious in our game of the week, 42-19.
Yeah, we came out here and did what we wanted to do. We jumped on them early and didn't let up.
It gives us a lot of confidence moving forward, because Southside is a great team, like you said. They should be, one of the contenders, atop the SAC. So, come out here and getting it done feels good.
Everybody circles our game on the schedule, and we just need to come out every week and, do what Dwenger does, is play physical football and hopefully get another SAC championship.
Fighter. Dwenger hosts Concordia next week while Southside travels to Snider.
At least the rain held off for Post. Well, speaking of the Panthers, Snider and Luers to open the season. Matt Lindsay, his 24th season as head coach. Kurt Tippmann is first for the Panthers. Scoreless game until the second. That's when Devon Rush punches it in 7-zip Snider, but Luers answers right back in a big way. Steve Kiermaier, it all parted, and he just goes 37 yards for the score. He's like a Moses. It's 7-6 at the half. Snider, hey, get you one of those Highlight Zone t-shirts. They're the hottest thing since sliced bread right now. Snider offense scoring quickly in the third. Tyler Bobilia keeping it himself. That's a 15-yard touchdown, 13-6. And then the very next offensive play for Luers, it's picked off by Kendall Frederick of the Panthers. And just a couple plays later, Bobilia, it doesn't get any more wide open than that. Woo! Cody Hurston almost drops it, but hauls it in. 62 yards later, that's a score. That's a win for the Panthers. 27-13 the final.
We got a great conditioning program, and we were just more fit than them. They're a great team and all, but we just wore them down in the end and pulled it out.
Coaching's coaching. This isn't about me. It's about Snider football and our coaching staff. Great bunch of guys to work with, and this is just great.
Congrats, Coach Tippmann. First win. Luers hosts Northrop next week while Snider hosts Southside.
He's got a few left before he catches up with Coach Isaacs, but whatever. Down at Wayne Manor, the Generals hosting the Harding Hawks. Roderick Smith needing just 559 yards to set a new SAC record. First quarter, Wayne's Charles Harvard with the first down yardage on the ground. That would lead to a field goal to cut the lead to 8-6, but you can't keep the Hawks and Rod Smith down. Here's 49 of those yards as he chips away at the record. Watch the full extension for the touchdown. That's why they want him in Columbus, Ohio. 14-6. Hawks. Generals respond with the Harvard-educated man. He gets it right through the goal line for a touch. 2-point attempt coming up here. Jordan Patterson would tie it up at 14-all as he hits pay dirt, but it's Harding pulling it out. 26-21, your final.
Sticking in the SAC to Zollner Stadium we go. Dean Dorfler, he says this is his last season, wants to go out with a bang. Well, check out his defense early on. Josh Woods and company laying it down for the big sack, and the offense would then respond. Josh Woods, he's a lefty slinger. A.J. Rashawan's is hauling it in. That's a touchdown. The Cadets jump out to a 7-0 lead. We head to the second quarter, and just before the half, it's Hoffman again. This is a dagger. Michael Starks, he just hauls it in like a baby, takes it to the end zone, and Concordia gets the big win in week one. 28-6 the final. Well, we've gone through the SAC, but only one team in Northeast Indiana can call themselves the reigning state champs.
That is correct. We'll check in with the Belmont Braves as they start to defend their 3A state title, plus Leo at Norwell, Heritage at New Haven, and Homestead at Huntington North. They don't like each other, and that's coming up in the zone.